Nicki Smith. Myself and my husband Colin, we put Mr. Bear out every day for 50 days in our front garden in various poses, guises, activities, adventures, just to raise a smile on people's faces as they walk past. Well, he came from a charity dinner we went to in Maidstone about 3-4 years ago. And there was a raffle, as always, and we won the raffle, which was the bear. So he came from all the way from Maidstone back to Gosport with a seatbelt on, I hasten to add, and has lived in our house ever since. I'd read about the children looking for a bear when they go on their walks, going for a bear hunt. So I thought, well, I could put a bear in the window, but ours windows are quite far back from the pavement, and I thought they're never going to see a bear there. So one day I put the bear out in a chair with a sun umbrella, and he sort of progressed from there, really. People would first of all spotted him, of course. I put him down to the bottom, near the pavement, the bottom of the drive, and people would change their route of their walk to come and see the bears. And because there are others that were doing it, which was fantastic. So they would come and see the bear and take a photograph. They'd put it on their Facebook, and there is a Facebook page called Gosport Past and Present, and I met the owner or the administrator of that page. So I said, well, I'll take a photograph and put it on every day, and this is what I did. And there was members of WIs coming around putting it on their page, so it was just spreading. Initially, we came up with the ideas just by looking around the things that we did in the home. I was doing cooking before VE Day, so that was an easy one to set up with him. For VE Day celebrations, we wanted all services, so we managed to get uniform from all 3 services represented. But the problem was, after VE Day, he had imbibed far too much, and he had a bad hangover. And many people saw him collapsed on the bench with many bottles around him. Bad behaviour, very bad behaviour. But then there was other things. He'd do some gardening. My husband actually does wood turning, so we took the lathe out there as well. He had a go at that. And towards the end, he had his own driving school. So there was a lot of variety. And one of them, of course, was to thank the NHS. Bear went skiing one day. The next day he was in bandages, his arms, and an arm in a sling, on his head. And somebody called Harry and, was it, I can't remember, let me have a look, Harry and Finn, who used to come and see Mr. Ted every day. They left him a lovely lollipop, and he was very happy with that. He loved the adoration, absolutely loved it, and of course he absolutely adored the children. Just to see the children stop, maybe pinch a biscuit, or just stand with him and have a selfie with him. There was one young lady that used to come round with her mum, and she made her mum drive. I think she lives the other side of Gosport, but she made her mum drive past here. And her name was Phoebe. So hi Phoebe, if you're watching this. And she used to come here every day, and it was lovely to see them. He got arrested, making far too much noise. He was a DJ for the day. DJ Ted, I think we called him, I can't remember. But so the local police came along, and they were very, very nice, but they did arrest him for having just having loud music. He would not turn it down. So they handcuffed him and didn't take him away, got away with a caution, I think, at the time. So I was quite lucky. Mr. Ted was always out there by 8:30 at the latest. There were a couple of people that were a bit miffed because they had to go to work earlier, but we tried to cover most people. We left him out till about 7 or 8 o'clock, and then the people that were coming home from work could see him then. But I wasn't getting up any earlier, that was enough. But the thing was, every evening we sometimes we'd be really good and work out for a week's worth what we'd set up, but then some evenings we'd sit there thinking, oh, come on, we've got to think of something good. So that was always a bit of a controversial topic in our house. Of course, so some of the props we didn't have ourselves. We were raiding other people's homes towards the end. So thank you to all of our friends who helped, donated, lent a variety of props through the time. The most amazing thing for us is that we've met people we didn't know who live on the same road as us. We've managed to talk to them and made friends, which was absolutely amazing, because I'm at work all day, my husband normally is at work all day, so we don't get to see so many people. So it's been lovely to meet and talk to people. My aim really was just to raise a smile. There was lots of people raising money. There was Colonel Tom, who was raising money. Everybody was raising money, and I didn't want to take away from that. So I said, look, we just need to raise a smile. And that's all we did, and hopefully we made some people happy, which was good.